In the video today, we're going to get a nice budget shave going with Arko. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back. And today, as promised, we're going to do a budget shave with things that just don't cost a lot of money. Arko, which is just a few bucks. Regular old flare tip super speed, which can be found for, between 10 and 20 bucks, or used to be. And Razor Rock Plus Soft, which is 9 or 10 bucks. So we're going to show you today that you can get a great shave for not a lot of scratch. And there's our Arko. Some people are put off by the scent of Arko. I am not. To me, it just smells like a sort of like lemon pledge or some sort of lemony type cleaner. It is a good performing soap. There, of course, is the puck. It's a hard puck, and of course, you can get it in the stick forms for a couple of dollars. Usually, it's a good performer overall. I have never had a problem with Arko. Some folks don't like it. It's always treated me nicely, and I think the creams, which are quite expensive, especially like Adventure and Arko Adventure and some other cream, actually perform quite well. And this soap, the hard soap, I think performs well also. So you really don't have to spend a lot of money to get a quality product. I would put Arko in the class, or classify it, I should say, as a quality product. It works well, and we've just about got the load we want here. As you can see there, let's just get a little bit more, and then we'll prove today you don't really have to spend a lot if you don't want to. If you're on a budget, you can certainly still get a nice shave with things like this, or I could have picked a Razor Rock or Sterling soap, but this is really, really inexpensive, so we'll use it today. Stay tuned. All right, so let's get going today with our budget shave, and as you can see here, Arko is a highly latherable soap, and in my opinion, it doesn't smell bad at all. It's just got a sort of a lemony type scent. It's just not a natural smelling lemon, I would say. It's not off-putting to me. It is to some people, but this is a pretty darn good performer, especially for the money. Like I said, you can usually get the sticks for a couple of dollars, so it's quite inexpensive. Lathers well, and it's always treated me nicely when I use it. And today is one of those days. And again, we're going to use our Super Speed, which pretty easy to find out there for not a lot of scratch on eBay or the buy, sell, and trade forums. The prices on vintage razors fluctuates often, so you never know where they're going to be. It's been quite some time since I've looked, but usually they can be found, 10 or 15 bucks used to be. Now again, I haven't looked for a while. They tend to go up and down, mostly up, but still an inexpensive razor. And as you can see here, the Arko is just doing a fantastic job. It feels great, nice and slick. Some people say it dries their skin out. It does not do that for me. Of course, that's why I use, witch hazel and so forth after the shave. But just on a performance basis, in terms of the way it allows the razor to glide along, I think it performs quite well. Cutting that bump right there off again. So we may see some blood today there. I nicked it the other day using that above the tie, which was my fault. Anyway, first pass was excellent. We'll come back for pass two. All right, our first pass was very good. No problems whatsoever with the Arko or Plus Soft. Of course, this is by Razor Rock. 9 or 10 bucks, I can't remember. Excellent value. And again, it just goes to show you don't have to spend a lot of money. I'll be honest with you. The result of the shave today will be equal to the result of the shave any other day where I use a $4 or $5 an ounce soap or more in terms of performance. Now, the only thing that might be lacking is Arko probably doesn't have the post-shave conditioning for your skin that other soaps have, but apart from that, the shave will be just as good, and we wouldn't have spent much money at all. So you don't really have to spend a lot if you don't want to. It's most of us who are sort of hobbyists who, you know, do the spending and sort of drive the spending, I would say. Because truth be told, you know, you could get yourself a stick of Arko and a super speed and a 100 pack of blades and a brush, and you could shave that way for, you know, several months, and you would have spent less than you would have on one pack of blades using a cart razor and a can of Edge gel, you know, which would have only lasted you a month or so. You could get far more out of a couple of sticks of Arko for a couple of dollars, and you know, a super speed, a brush, and oh, I forgot what else. But anyway, you get the point. Lost my train of thought there. But anyway, point being, you don't have to spend a lot if you don't want to, because today's shave, at its conclusion, is going to be just as great as any other day. And, that's the truth. At least it is for me. Stay tuned for Pass 3. A lot of times I get questions about why I tend to use these inexpensive products that are, well, first of all, I use what's easily accessible to me. So the vendors in the United States here sell, you know, artisan wares and stuff that are quite affordable. So I use that stuff a lot. I do not buy the higher priced any longer. I used to. You know, the stuff that like Bull Goose sells from France or Europe and all that stuff. Simply because I don't need it. It does not provide me, and this is after, you know, going through this for some years now. I've come to the conclusion that buying all that stuff and paying exorbitant money for it doesn't bring me anything. There's no advantage for me to buy that stuff. And it simply separates money from my pocket for no benefit. I can use these soaps like Arko and get the shave will be equal. All right. Now again, the post, there can be some differences there, but as to just the shave itself, the shave today is just going to be as good as if I would have used Acqua di Parma at $75 for a tub, right? Now, I would have enjoyed the scent of Acqua di Parma more, right? And that subtle menthol that's in it, beautiful, beautiful. But as to the shave itself, equal for me. So I use what's easily accessible to me. So when I'm not using a lot of the more expensive European stuff, it's not because I don't think it's good. It's because I'm not wasting my money. I'm using what's accessible to me. It's not a deliberate. You know, I'm not leaving those products out deliberately. It's just that, you know, there's no reason for me to buy them. So, you know, when I'm on this channel, I'm showing you what I'm using. If you have products in your area, let's say you live in Europe or wherever, that are accessible to you and reasonably priced, by all means, use those products, because you can probably get them cheaper than the stuff that I use on my channel, you know, because it's more accessible to you. You don't have to pay all the crazy shipping and all the rest of it. So that's sort of why you don't see a lot of European artisan soaps and things like that. All right, and in comes the Thayer's, which is magic because it's made by witches. Very, very nice. And this has good stuff in it to make the skin feel swell, and it works as that astringent. Let's go ahead and review our equipment really quick. Arko. This puck here is, I don't know, 4 years old. I've had it a long time. Still smells nice. It works great. Didn't cost very much. A few dollars. I can't remember exactly what I paid for it, but it's very inexpensive and it works great. In terms of just providing a base for that razor to glide on, it is really, really good. Gillette Super Speed can be commonly found. That one's a flare tip. Between 10 and 20 bucks, let's say, last I looked. Works wonderfully with the Astra Blade, which is very inexpensive, like $9.99 or even less if you buy them 200 or 300 at a time. Very inexpensive for 100 or 200 or 300. Plasoft, 9 or 10 bucks. Excellent. And we'll continue on with our budget theme today by using a little lime sec by Panada. I don't remember what this costs, but it's not a ton. You get a great big bottle and it works nicely, and it hangs around a little bit too. So I like it. It's a nice lime scent. It does have alcohol, which I like, and it does a great job for me. So we've done it today, folks. We've gotten a great shave on a shoestring budget, and you can do it too. Find those products that are local to you and accessible to you and use whatever you like. Again, I don't discriminate against European products because I don't like Europe. I just buy what's accessible to me and what's affordable to me. So I hope that answers some of the questions I've gotten about that. All right, folks, have a wonderful Tuesday. Until next time, let's make America shake.